Datta sir, sir has joined.
Yeah, please start. जी,
So can we start the meeting?
Start करो.
yes, yes.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Myself Shivani Jain, data analyst in Student Development Cell. On the behalf of Student Development Cell, I welcome you all. I feel extremely privileged and honored to be given this opportunity to welcome you all on the Sensitization and Implementation Program for Student Learning Assessment, PARAKH. I welcome you all on the behalf of AICTE Student Development Cell. Before we carry on this event, I would like to give my
Shivani, on you're not audible.
Okay, sir. Just a second.
Yeah, ask Vivek to play Saraswati Vandana.
Okay, sir.
या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
Thank you all for joining the meeting. Now, a good assessment gives an equal opportunity to the student to fully demonstrate their learning. To enlighten us more on the student learning assessment, I invite Director Shri Amit Datta sir, Director Student Development Cell, to share his views on student learning assessment PARAKH and give some views on UP, Bihar state and Uttarakhand state. Amit Datta sir.
Thank you, Shivani. Is my presentation is visible?
Yes sir. सर स्लाइड शेयर मोड पे प्ले कर दीजिए. Yes.
Okay. So, good afternoon, one and all. Respected Member Secretary Sir, Professor Raju Kumar ji, respected Shri Vaibhav Chaudhary ji, Director DST Bihar, respected Professor Pradeep Kumar Mishra ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, AICTE University, Lucknow. Respected Dr. P.P. Dhyani ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Uttarakhand Technical University. Shri Hari Singh ji, Director, Technical Universities, Uttarakhand. My own regional officer from the northern region, Shri Amit Salunke ji. I really feel honored to address this august gathering of academic leaders and dear students. So despite a rapid increase in the quantity of technical students in India, however, it is less known about their quality. In particular, less information is available about the major specific competencies, knowledges, and soft skill of individuals. So in this project, AICTE want to assess the technical knowledges, creativity, and cognitive skills of undergraduates and the postgraduate students of India. Earlier in the similar project was implemented by the Stanford University, USA. They have implemented the student assessment for various countries such as USA, China, Russia, and India. For India, they have selected the initially 167 technical institution for the study. In the past, AICT, in collaboration with the Stanford, has implemented a small-scale program to assess and improve the skill of engineering students in India. And now AICT has implemented the skill program to assess the quality and skill of the engineering students. And this large scale program actually provides the assessment for the engineering students as well as management students. And the PARAKH project is evaluate particularly the overall qualitative and the quantitative growth during the course of study in order to build their students capable that leads a good career, progressive and having the good human values for the society and the country. The major goals of the AICT student learning assessment PARAKH of AICT is to produce the skill graduate by as per the National Education Policy 2020. So developing a strong analytic, computational, quantitative, application-based, comprehensive, and information skill among the Indian students. Assessing and comparing student skill levels and gains of the students of the entire country. Creating a mechanism to help the students to know their capabilities that can be help student to decide their professional career that is aligned with their interest choice of studies. And producing the skilled graduates by attaining high standard academic and aptitude skill. Identifying and recommends the intervention technique to the current education system to enhance the proficiencies. The various disciplines has been covered under this PARAKH. Majorly in the engineering disciplines, we have covered computer science, electronic, mechanical, civil, electrical, and in the management, we have covered the MBA, the 9 specialization, the PGDM, and we have included the MCA initially. And in the aptitude skills, the core subject skills along with analysis, evaluation, creation, for the aptitude, the mental, social, physical, integrity, and the spiritual also. And we have also included, as per the NEP allied courses, the health, legal, agriculture, arts, and culture. So this entire assessment has been designed with a wide variety of question bank, which has been prepared by the subject experts for the different courses and disciplines in the various subject and areas like mathematics, physics, core subjects of engineering, aptitude. So that can judge the students' proficiency in various fields like critical thinking, the creativity, logical reasoning, to ensure the evolving needs of the competencies with the time. AICT has ensured the validation of the question bank at the multiple levels. So a good assessment gives an equal opportunity to demonstrate their learnings by the students. The items towards the assessment and learning achievements to be utilized for the purpose of the assessment, evaluation of the students, to have a mix of the following. The various difficulty levels has also been introduced. So difficulty levels of the assessment is the between level L1, L2 and L3. You all know these levels has been created as per the Bloom's taxonomy. The veracity also, the wide variety of the questions has been selected from the different areas, which will make it an easy for the student to assess the analytical and the aptitude skills. And the questions will come to the students in a jumbled way. It is not comes in a sequential way, and the questions bank will automatically toss the questions. The weightage to mainly focus to school the students during the assessment. So 15 plus AgTech companies were involved for developing the question bank. 4,000 plus experts have been involved for the assessment of the preparation, and 1,000 plus reviewers has also made an assessment validations for all the items. The assessment by the student by the institute will go like this. The institute will have to register on our PARAKH portal, and after that they can assign the assessment. The students can take up the assessment, and the students and institutes can also see the outcome of report of the assessment. So roles and responsibilities are very simple. The principal director has to nominate one nodal officer for taking the responsibility of the PARAKH portal, making the assignment, and also sharing the reports which are coming out as the outcome of the reports. So today's PARAKH statistics, like 1,987 institution has been registered so far. The faculty members, we have now 16,356. The students with registered with us so far are 2,54,904, and the assessments has been taken up by the 1,26,838 students. And specifically from the northern region, the institutes from the Uttar Pradesh, the eligible institutes are 811, and so far only 151 institute has been registered with us. The total student enrollment is very high, 3,81,000 approximately, but total students have registered with us is only 14,512. So the same picture is here for the Bihar. Total eligible institutes 155, and only 21 have been registered with us so far. And from Uttarakhand, 147 are the registered eligible institutes, and 57 institutes are registered with us so far. So it is our humble request to all the authorities, they can promote and they can guide the institute so that they can register and get the benefit of the students. And the action plan is very simple. So implementation of AICTE assessment portal for the student, faculty, and have the head of the institutions through online portal, the compilation and the analysis of the outcome, and they can see the outcome reports from the portal. And in the reports, we have categorically mentioned the strength of the students, and we are not mentioning their weaknesses. We are giving there as a recommended studies and recommended reading materials. So this is all from the AICTE point of view and the portal brief. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining with us today.
Thank you, Datta sir, for sharing in a brief overview about the PARAKH. Learners need endless feedback more than they need endless teaching. Now I invite our guest of honor, Honorable Professor Rajiv Kumar, Member Secretary AICTE, to please address the gathering and give brief about the starting of the PARAKH and like reaching point till date to the PARAKH. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Jivan. Honorable Professor E.K. Mishra ji, Vice Chancellor APJ Dr. Abdul Kalam Azad, Technical University Lucknow, Dr. P.P. Dhyani ji, Vice Chancellor Uttarakhand Technical University, Shri Sanjeev Kumar ji, Director DST Bihar, Shri Hari Singh ji, Director DTE Uttarakhand, मेरे AICTE में साथी डॉक्टर अमित कुमार, डॉक्टर अमित सालुंखे और इस प्रोग्राम के माध्यम से जुड़े 3 राज्यों के विभिन्न संस्थानों के हेड, फैकल्टी मेंबर्स और बहुत से स्टूडेंट्स भी इस प्रोग्राम में आज जुड़े होंगे, मैं ऐसा समझता हूं। सभी का मैं अभिवादन करता हूं, सभी को मैं नमस्कार बोलता हूं। सबसे पहले मैं अपने AICTE के स्टूडेंट डेवलपमेंट प्रकोष्ठ को धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगा कि इस परख पोर्टल की जानकारी देने के लिए उन्होंने इस प्रोग्राम का आयोजन किया, क्योंकि जब तक इस परख पोर्टल की जानकारी स्टेट्स को नहीं होगी तब तक इसकी उपयोगिता उतनी नहीं हो पाएगी। डॉक्टर अमित दत्ता ने इस परख पोर्टल के बारे में, बैकग्राउंड के बारे में बताया। मैं थोड़ा सा और उसके बारे में बताऊंगा कि एक गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने एक स्टैनफोर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी को एक प्रोजेक्ट दिया था, जैसा कि अमित दत्ता जी ने बताया। उन्होंने एक सैंपल के हिसाब से 176 इंस्टीट्यूट्स के ऊपर ये प्रयोग किया और उस प्रयोग के करने के बाद उन्होंने अपनी कुछ फाइंडिंग्स गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया को सबमिट की। उसी फाइंडिंग को आगे ले जाते हुए, उसी प्रक्रिया को आगे ले जाते हुए AICTE ने अपना ये पोर्टल, अपना गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया AICTE के द्वारा डेवलप किया हुआ पोर्टल डेवलप किया, और इस पोर्टल में वो सारी चीज जो स्टैनफोर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी ने 176 इंस्टीट्यूशन में एक स्टडी करने के लिए अभियान किया था, उन सब चीजों को इनकॉर्पोरेट करते हुए इसको आगे और ले जाने का एक काम किया। इनिशियली हमने इसमें 5 इंजीनियरिंग के डिसिप्लिन को रखा, धीरे धीरे उसमें हमने मैनेजमेंट को जोड़ा, मैनेजमेंट को जोड़ने के बाद BSc और जनरल एजुकेशन में, और उसके बाद स्कूल के भी कुछ क्लासेस को इसमें हमने इनकॉर्पोरेट करने का प्रयास किया। सबसे बड़ा क्वेश्चन ये आता है कि इस पोर्टल की उपयोगिता क्या है। अगर मैं आपको बताना चाहूं इस पोर्टल की उपयोगिता लर्निंग गैप्स आइडेंटिफाई करने में, जब बच्चा कोर्स पूरा कर देता है तो उसके बाद उसको अपने गैप्स पता चलते हैं, लेकिन ये एक ऐसा पोर्टल है जिसके द्वारा बच्चे ने अगर कोई कोर्स कर रहा है या कोर्स कर चुका है तो उसके लर्निंग गैप्स उसी लेवल पे उसको पता चल जाते हैं। उस लर्निंग गैप को कैसे उस पर बच्चा उस पोर्टल पे जाएगा, उस पोर्टल पे जाने के लिए सबसे पहले इंस्टीट्यूट को लॉगिन करना होता है। इंस्टीट्यूट को लॉगिन करने के बाद वो सारे के सारे बच्चे जो उसके यहाँ रजिस्टर्ड हैं उनको इस पोर्टल पर ला सकता है। उस पर पोर्टल पर रजिस्टर करने के लिए, बच्चों को रजिस्टर करने के लिए एक प्रक्रिया है, वो बल्क में भी पोस्टिंग हो सकती है। ये सारे फैसिलिटीज इस पोर्टल पर है। बच्चा जब भी चाहे, किसी भी क्लास का हो, चाहे वो फर्स्ट ईयर का हो, सेकेंड ईयर का हो, थर्ड ईयर का हो, वो जब भी चाहे इस टेस्ट को एक अपना लॉगिन बनाकर कभी भी इस टेस्ट में अपीयर हो सकता है। उस टेस्ट में विभिन्न पेपर्स में, अगर वो सपोज आज मैथमेटिक्स का पेपर देना चाहता है तो आज मैथमेटिक्स के पेपर में अपना टेस्ट दे सकता है, असेसमेंट कर सकता है, और अपने गैप्स, उसको मैथमेटिक्स के किन किन टॉपिक्स में वो वीक है उसको उसी टाइम पता चल जाएगा, और वो रिमेडियल मेजर्स तभी ले सकता है जब वो टेस्ट साथ साथ दे रहा होगा। तो ये रिमेडियल मेजर जब तक कि एक टोटल लॉस होगा उससे पहले उसको पता चलेगा कि मेरे लर्निंग गैप्स क्या क्या हैं, और वो रिमेडियल मेजर ले सकता है। तो बच्चा जो टेस्ट देगा उसकी गोपनीयता हम लोगों ने बनाए रखी है। वो रिजल्ट केवल बच्चा ही देख पाएगा, उसका कोई भी साथी उसके रिजल्ट को नहीं देख पाएगा। पूरी क्लास भी इस टेस्ट को दे सकती है, और बच्चों के साथ साथ अगर टीचर्स भी अपने लर्निंग गैप आइडेंटिफाई करना चाहते हैं तो वो भी इस पोर्टल के माध्यम से अपने को रजिस्टर कर वो भी अपने लर्निंग गैप्स को आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि टेक्नोलॉजीज दे आर चेंजिंग वेरी वेरी फास्ट। तो उनको पता चलेगा कि हमें किस टेक्नोलॉजी में, क्योंकि नई टेक्नोलॉजीज को भी हमने क्वेश्चन बैंक इसमें बनाया है। हमारा क्वेश्चन बैंक बहुत रिच क्वेश्चन बैंक है। वी हैव अराउंड 1.7 लाख क्वेश्चंस इन आवर क्वेश्चन बैंक, और ये क्वेश्चन बैंक देश के जो शिक्षकगण हैं उनके द्वारा बनाया गया है। फिर उनको सेकंड लेवल पे वेट करने के बाद तब हमने इसको पोर्टल पर डाला है, और बहुत से क्वेश्चंस हमें कंपनीज के द्वारा भी, जो एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट हैं या स्किल के जो क्वेश्चन बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस हैं न्यूअर टेक्नोलॉजीज पे, वो क्वेश्चंस हमें इंडस्ट्रीज से भी प्राप्त हुए हैं। तो ये एक बहुत एनरिच क्वेश्चन बैंक हमारे पास है। हमारा अनुरोध, हमारा प्रयास इस प्रोग्राम के माध्यम से एक सेंसिटाइज करने का है कि सारे संस्थान, चाहे वो यूपी हो, चाहे बिहार हो, चाहे उत्तराखंड हो, सबसे पहले इस पोर्टल पे रजिस्टर करें और बच्चों को ये सुविधा प्रदान करें कि वो इस टेस्ट को दें और अपने लर्निंग गैप्स, हर सब्जेक्ट के लर्निंग गैप्स वो इस पोर्टल के माध्यम से अपने ला सकते हैं, देख सकते हैं। तो ये पोर्टल ना ही बच्चों को अपने लर्निंग गैप्स आइडेंटिफाई करने में साधक है, बल्कि अगर एक संस्थान, सब बच्चे उसके अगर रजिस्टर हो जाते हैं तो संस्थान के पास एक ब्रॉड रिजल्ट जाता है। उस ब्रॉड रिजल्ट में जाने के बाद संस्थान को पता चलता है कि मेरे संस्थान में इस चीज में बच्चे, सारे ही बच्चे पूर्णली परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, एक पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट में सारे बच्चे पूर्णली परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं। तो संस्थान का जो मुखिया है वो एक डिसीजन ले सकता है कि मुझे वहां पर कुछ रिमेडियल मेजर्स लेने हैं। हो सकता है उस सब्जेक्ट की क्लास ना चल रही हो सकता है उस सब्जेक्ट की क्लास टीचर कभी कभी लेता हो सकता है उस सब्जेक्ट की क्लास टीचर छुट्टी चला गया हो। सो ये सारी चीजें संस्थान के निदेशक को, संस्थान के मैनेजर को पूरा सब कुछ पता चल जाएगा कि ये मेरे यहाँ इस सब्जेक्ट में बच्चे पोरली परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं। तो ये एक बहुत बड़ा प्रयास है जिसमें रिमेडियल मेजर लॉस होने से पहले ही लिए जा सकते हैं। जनरली क्या देखा गया है, बच्चा एक कोर्स कंप्लीट कर लेता है, जब वो अपने किसी रिक्रूटमेंट के लिए किसी टेस्ट में बैठता है, तब उसको पता चलता है कि मेरा ये सब्जेक्ट या ये एरिया मेरा वीक है, लेकिन तब तक काफी समय निकल चुका होता है। इस पोर्टल के माध्यम से बच्चा जब उस सब्जेक्ट को पढ़ रहा है, तभी उसको ये चीजें आइडेंटिफाई करने में मदद मिलेगी। तो मेरा आप सभी से ये अनुरोध है कि इस पोर्टल को आप अपने संस्थानों में एक लॉगिन क्रिएट करके, संस्थान अपना लॉगिन क्रिएट करें, उसके बाद बच्चे अपना लॉगिन क्रिएट कर पाएंगे। तो ये सारी चीजें आप अपने स्टेट में, मुझे उम्मीद है इस प्रोग्राम के बाद सभी संस्थान इसमें रजिस्टर करेंगे और इसका फायदा ले पाएंगे। और अगर आपको लॉगिन करने में या टेक्निकल कुछ इश्यूज आपको इसमें आते हैं, हमारी AICTE की टीम आपको पूरी मदद करने के लिए तैयार है। आप उनको मेल भी लिख सकते हैं, आप उनको फोन पे भी कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं। तो सारी फैसिलिटीज हैं, सब तरीके से फैसिलिटेट किया जाएगा। अब आप इसमें आप रजिस्टर कीजिए, और जो अगर इसको और आगे की तरीके से देखें, स्टेट को भी अपनी चीजें, अपना एक ये तो हुआ संस्थान के लेवल की बात, स्टेट्स को भी स्टेट लेवल पर पॉलिसी बनाने में मदद मिलेगी। हो सकता है किसी सब्जेक्ट में सारे कॉलेजेस में पुअर परफॉर्मेंस है, तो स्टेट एक डिसीजन ले सकता है कि इसकी वजह क्या है कि इस सब्जेक्ट में सारे कॉलेजेस में बच्चे पोरली परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं। तो ये एक सोचने का मौका देता है, रिमेडियल मेजर लेने का मौका दे सकता है। हो सकता है स्कूल में वो, अगर हो सकता है फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री मैथमेटिक्स से रिलेटेड पेपर है, स्कूल में बच्चों का वो फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री मैथमेटिक्स पुअर रह रहा है, जिसकी वजह से वो आगे भी पुअरली परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं। तो इस चीज को करने के लिए मुझे लगता है कि ये एक बहुत बड़ा मेजर है, बहुत बड़ा एक मौका है। सब, मेरी उम्मीद है कि सभी कॉलेजेस इसमें जुड़ेंगे और इसका पोर्टल का फायदा उठाएंगे। और जो आज एक फिगर हम देख पा रहे थे कि स्टेट से, उत्तराखंड से करीबन 33% इंस्टीट्यूशन ने इसमें लॉगिन किया है, लेकिन उत्तर प्रदेश और बिहार में संस्थानों ने काफी कम लॉगिन किया है। तो इस प्रोग्राम के बाद मुझे लगता है कि फिगर बढ़ेगा और इस अधिक से अधिक संस्थान इसमें अपना लॉगिन करेंगे और इस पोर्टल का फायदा उठाएंगे। तो मैं इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ एक बार फिर अपनी AICTE टीम को बधाई देता हूं और सभी को एक बार फिर अपेक्षा करता हूं कि इस पोर्टल का फायदा उठाने के लिए आप सब संस्थानों को प्रेरित करें कि वो इसमें पोर्टल से जुड़े और इसका फायदा उठाएं। धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for enlightening us and sharing your knowledge views on the PARAKH. Now I invite our special guest, Dr. P.P. Dhaya, Vice Chancellor, VM, SB, Uttarakhand Technical University, Dehradun. I welcome you, sir, on the behalf of Student Development Cell and Student Assessment Project PARAKH. I welcome you, sir. Please give some few words on the PARAKH and motivate your department to participate in more PARAKH. Namaskar, sir.
Audible, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Respected chief guest of the webinar, Mr. Vaibhav Chaudhary ji, guest of honor, Professor Rajiv Kumar ji, distinguished dignitaries of the webinar, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I extend my thanks to Dr. Amit Datta for providing me this unique opportunity of participation in this webinar, which is for sensitization of the students and also on implementation of AICTE Student Learning Assessment Portal. Ladies and gentlemen, before I say few words about this great initiative of the AICTE, I would like to give you a brief information about the Uttarakhand Technical University, which is the only one university for engineering and technical education in the state of Uttarakhand. This university is having affiliation of almost 93 engineering and technical institutions with total strength of almost 80,000 students. After hearing from some of the dignitaries, I am very hopeful that this PARAKH portal will provide an unique opportunity to our students to gauge their academic development activities during the course of study. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, self-assessment is now considered to be a very important component of learning all across the globe. Students gather information and reflect on their own learning, and the institutions get accountability for imparting quality education to the students. My dear colleagues, I must congratulate the AICTE for developing and launching this great initiative. I consider it a welcome step towards implementation of one of the core recommendations of the National Education Policy. Through this PARAKH portal, our student will be evaluated and their overall assessment of qualitative and quantitative growth can be ensured during the course of study in order to get employment. अभी हमारे दो स्पीकर्स ने कहा कि उत्तराखंड में 33% स्टूडेंट्स ही अभी तक इंस्टीट्यूशंस ही अभी तक रजिस्टर किए हैं। मैं आपको विश्वास दिलाता हूं, आज आपसे सुनने के बाद हम अपने जितने इंस्टीट्यूशंस हैं पूरे जो भी हैं मोर देन 90 उनको इनकरेज करेंगे और प्रमोट करेंगे को बहुत जल्दी से इस पोर्टल में रजिस्टर कर इसका फ़ायदा उठाएंगे। और आप जरूर देखेंगे कि कुछ समय बाद ये जो रेशियो आपने फिगर आपने बताया था 33% का, ये जरूर बढ़ेगा। With these words, ladies and gentlemen, I am much honored to be here during the occasion of the implementation of this great initiative of AICTE. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us and kindly motivate your Uttarakhand faculty members and the students to participate in the institute and give some suggestions to improve. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now I invite our new special guest, Professor Pradeep Kumar Mishra, Vice Chancellor Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University, Lucknow. Sir, are you there? I think sir has some work. So Mr. H.K. Paliwal will join the meeting. He is the Dean of PG courses. Sir, will you share your thoughts on PARAKH?
सर, प्रथम तो मैं इस अगस्त गैदरिंग को अपने विश्वविद्यालय की तरफ से नमस्कार करना चाहूँगा और क्षमा भी मांगना चाहूँगा कि हमारे कुलपति इसमें उपस्थित नहीं हो सके। AKTU एक बहुत बड़ा विश्वविद्यालय है, जैसा कि हम सभी जानते हैं, और हमारा पार्टिसिपेशन जैसा प्रोफेसर राजीव कुमार जी ने बताया है शायद अभी कम हो पाया है। तो सबसे पहले तो मैं इस पॉइंट को जो कि यहाँ रखा गया है AICTE की तरफ से उनके द्वारा, मैं अपने VC के संज्ञान में रहना चाहूँगा कि ये जो बहुत अच्छा अवसर, एक बहुत अच्छा प्रयास जो AICTE की तरफ से किया जा रहा है और हमें एक अवसर मिल रहा है, उसका पूरा लाभ हमारी सभी संस्थाएं उठाएं। ये तो कंटिन्यूअस असेसमेंट की दिशा में एक ब्रेक थ्रू कदम है, ऐसा मेरा मानना है कि बच्चे को अगर बीच में सेमेस्टर के दौरान ही ये पता चल जाता है कि वो कहाँ स्टैंड कर रहा है, क्या उसकी कमजोरियां हैं, जो इस पोर्टल के माध्यम से निश्चय ही अब पता चलने वाला है बच्चों को, तो ये एक बच्चों को अपनी कमी दूर करने के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा आधार बनेगा। अध्यापकों के लिए भी बहुत अच्छा आधार बनेगा कि उनके छात्र किस क्षेत्र में सहज महसूस नहीं कर रहे हैं। बहुत बार समस्या अध्यापक की तरफ से भी होती है कि किसी टॉपिक को वो उतने अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर पाते हैं जिस हिसाब से बच्चों की ज़रूरत होती है। तो मैं इसके लिए साधुवाद देना चाहूँगा एआईसीटी को कि ये बहुत अच्छा प्रयास है और हम लोग इसका पूरा लाभ उठाएंगे। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ सभी को नमस्कार, सादर अभिनंदन।
धन्यवाद सर. Now I invite our special guest, Shri Hari Singh, Director DT Uttarakhand. Sir, kindly give some enlightenment on the PARAKH and motivate your concerned state for the motivation. I welcome you, sir. Sir, are you there? Shri Hari Singh, Director, sir.
I think Shivani is not available,
Oh,
so
oh.
we can invite the
Chief guest. Okay, I think some issues with the sir voice. On the behalf of AICT, I cordially welcome our chief guest, Shri Vaibhav Chaudhary, IAS Director, DST Bihar, who has been serving our country as an IAS officer. He was IAS officer and continuously improvement in the education in the state of Bihar from the last 7 to 8 years. Sir, it is a delighted moment for us that you are present here and speaks few words about the student learning assessment. I invite you and give your some suggestions and with more sensitization and implementation of the PARAKH in the state of Bihar. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Respected Professor Rajiv Kumar, sir, Honorable Member Secretary AICT, Dr. P.P. Dayani, sir, Vice Chancellor, Uttarakhand Technical University, Dr. H.K. Paliwar, sir, Dean, AKTU, other special guests, all the faculty members, principals, students who have joined this August gathering, and other dignitaries who have are participating in this August gathering organized by AICT for PARAKH initiative. First of all, I will congratulate whole team of AICT for bringing such a wonderful platform by which students will get to know what is where they are presently. That is because in the colleges, in institution, students just only focus on the theory subjects or practical which are in their syllabus. But outside, after getting their degree or diploma, when they go and see the whole world and see the industry requirements, they feels that they stands nowhere there. And when I was in college last from in my final year, when I was there was a statement from a very famous dignitary of our country who says that about 85% of students are don't deserve to get employment in our country because they don't have the skill requirements, yeah, skill set or the knowledge which industry demands. So this initiative by AICT will definitely lessen this gap so that our students who are in the age and who are, as told by our honorable Prime Minister, sir, about the demographic dividend of our country, the students which are in the age group or who are eligible for getting employment in any private sector, public sector, or any other place will be able to get their assessment by done by themselves only. And there is, as told by member secretary sir, that they will not be other student will not be able to know what is their performance, so they can get their own assessment, and by this they have power and they get opportunity to improvement without getting any shame from outer students or other faculties. So it is a very good initiative as proposed by AICT. And yesterday I was also seeing the portal of this portal and found that it is very interactive. First of all, we have to find the search the name of our college. After then, while writing by was just 2 3 letters of the college, whole list is there. So it is very easy. And but there are requirements of like name, age, mobile number, email, which are very basic things, so that any student either from technical background or non-technical background can use this portal, which is very much efficient and which helps in using it to anyone, matlab, who is just having basic knowledge of computer or mobile also. So it is very good platform. And for AICT, we had a discussion with our team, and this I have few suggestions also for the team of AICT so that they can include this in PARAKH portal, because we have discussion here and we found that if there is any system of group discussion or mock interview which can be included in PARAKH, or any questions which are asked by the industries in placement drive or anywhere, so we can also add these type of question sets there so that student can well prepare them before it. Because after student don't have any access to this type of question, they have only source of their training and placement officer or either seniors who have sit in any placement drive. So the knowledge which they give and knowledge also, but the answer which they have to tell to the in the interview, this is more important. They are not able to find what exact they have to tell in interview, or how to behave, how to dress up, how to speak, how to professionally communicate, and other important basic things. So it can also be included in this portal in the assessment field, so that besides technical knowledge or aptitude, reasoning, or any or their subject, they can get also line up with these types of topics. Other thing which we can do is uh, we can have webinars from industry experts or HR heads of very famous companies or any companies, so that student can also know that what is the thinking of the company, so that at the time of placement they previously know that what company wants, they deserve that quality or not. If they don't deserve, they can help actually themselves for upbringing that quality, so that they can become eligible for applying and getting selected in this company. Other thing which is it is in portal which is very efficiently working is the use of HOTS, that is high order thinking questions, and which helps in strong analysis, communication, quantitative and information skill development of any student, so that they can get better and can be separate themselves from the rest of the crowd, which is more important in the present context and in present prime of era, the industry and the things which industry and our business demands. So these all can be included if AICT has a can think of that, which we have discussed here with our professors and other principals of the engineering colleges and directors of polytechnics. So this also can be done. The portal is very easy. The preparation for gate interview for getting admissions in MTech programs or PhD programs. It can also be made so that student can get access to everything. If they want to go for higher education, they also use this portal for knowing their ability to get pass in the interview of IITs, NITs, or any other technical universities, or for getting employment in industry, in private sector, public sector. They can also use this as opportunity. So I once again thanks to whole team of AICT, especially Dr. Amit Dattaji, Director STDC, and Chairman AICT, Member Secretary AICT, for making such a wonderful product for our students, and also for faculties, so that they can get their placement drives to a very good extent. And beside placement drive, they get selection percentage also to be increased, because only from 100 student if sits in a placement drive, then about 10 to 15 get selected in very low manner. So this portal will definitely helps, and I on behalf of our technical education department, science and technology department, government of Bihar, uh, will say you that we will follow up with our institutions so that they get this facility and they use this portal and get the knowledge disseminated to their students, so that they are also able to use this and get assess themselves and get to know and get more important, get improvement which are relevant for their upbringing and for their getting employment and getting themselves employable. So once again, thank you for whole AICT team, and thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us and
संजीव जी,
motivating us.
संजीव जी,
Thank you.
1 मिनट में इंटरव्यू करूंगा, एक दो बात बतानी रह गई थी, आपने बहुत अच्छे सजेशन दिए, and our team has noted down these suggestions. We will try
जी
to
जी
incorporate it because we are building this portal, and we definitely need suggestions and your help also in making this a very useful portal also. One thing I
Thank
will
you.
like to share with you here is
जी
that another feature is that अगर किसी बच्चे को इंग्लिश में दिक्कत आती है क्वेश्चन में, तो there is a choice there. He can select the language also, and the same question will come in that language, right?
very good.
Or but the first question will come in English, and then बट द ऑथेंटिक लैंग्वेज इज इंग्लिश है कि थोड़ा थोड़ा इंग्लिश से जब हिंदी या किसी दूसरी लैंग्वेज में हम ट्रांसफर करेंगे तो कहीं कहीं कुछ कंटिन्यूटी में फर्क आता है. तो इन दैट केस द हेल्प विल बी टेकन फ्रॉम द इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज, बट डेफिनेटली इन बिटवीन अगर किसी क्वेश्चन में दिक्कत आता है तो वो उसको हिंदी में भी क्वेश्चन अपीयर होगा. और वो इसको, दिस इज द फैसिलिटी वी हैव क्रिएटेड इन दिस portal, and we have seen many portals of similar type, and there are so many features in this portal, particularly thanks to our team. They are young team. One of them, Ms. Jen, is there. They are wonderful. They have created this portal, and definitely you also examine it and give suggestion to our team. These suggestions we have already noted down. We'll try to incorporate them and we will make it more useful. Thank you very much, Sanjeev Kumar ji, for sharing your views.
Thank you, Rajiv sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for suggestions, sir. We'll definitely try to incorporate all the suggestions given by you. And thank you, motivating sir, for us. I request Mr. Vivek, IT professional, to share a brief video on student learning assessment so that the faculty members and all the institute can see how can they register and participate in the PARAKH. Mr. Vivek.
AICTE is welcoming guest of honors, head of the institutions, faculty member and students for joining this event. The AICTE Student Learning Assessment Project is designed to assess the benchmark levels and gains in academic and aptitude skills of the students. Vision and mission of the project is to motivate and bridging the gap between academics and industry by providing a platform for self-assessment of knowledge and 21st century skill capabilities. India's higher education system is the third largest in the world, next to the United States and China. As of 2021, India has over 1,000 universities and 159 institutes of national importance, and 53,000 other institutions includes government, private and standalone institutions. India can be a world leader by creating skilled technical persons who have good knowledge and are able to apply academic information, assessing the quality of students by evaluating their academic, social, cognitive, critical and behavioral development may lead to the reforms in Indian education system such as build students' confidence, develop new learning programs, identify the next learning phases, analyze the causes of learning difficulties and make a policy to overcome these issues. In 2017, AICTE, in collaboration with Stanford University, has implemented a small-scale program to assess and improve the skills of engineering students in India. In November 2017 and September 2019, baseline and endline assessment for pilot assessment by Stanford University was conducted. In October 2020, AICTE has decided to gear up the project for the benefit of all institutions in India. In September, conducted for 145 TechIT, where more than 57,000 assessments has been taken successfully. In 7th January 2022, AICTE Student Learning Assessment Unified Portal was inaugurated by Secretary of Higher Education for large-scale implementation. Since then, we are enormously increasing the assessments that can be seen in AICTE SLA website. Student learning assessment is covered in 3 major streams. First is engineering. Students with 5 major disciplines: civil, mechanical, electrical, electronics and communication and computer science. Assessment can be carried at various levels: undergraduate, postgraduate and diploma. Currently first-year students of diploma are not covered for this assessment. Second is management. 9 disciplines in management are covered. Specializations under management, marketing, finance, organizational behavior, etc. are covered. Third is Masters in Computer Application. Both first-year and second-year students are applicable for this stream. Emerging areas assessment in subjects aligned to the industry in different: artificial intelligence and machine learning, blockchain, data science, Internet of Things, robotics, etc. While aptitude covers physical, mental, integrity, social aptitude, general knowledge, human values, higher order thinking skills where problem identification, critical thinking, problem solving, innovation, collaboration, communication, entrepreneurial, teamwork, etc. are evaluated. Difficulty of the assessment is identified for remembering, understanding, applying and analyzing as per Bloom's taxonomy for various specialization. An interactive online and user-friendly portal is designed which is easy to understand and simple use. Assessments are supported with multiple Indian language to help the better understanding of the assessment in regional languages. Illustrated dashboard is designed to view the performance journey. The following steps needs to be taken to carry institute level assessment. Step 1. Registration. It is the initial step of assessment. Institute have to register itself from the website. After successful verification of the email registration process will be completed and account will be activated. Step 2. After login, profile details needs to be submitted where some basic information asked and most of the details are pre-filled by AICTE database. Institute need to verify their courses and faculties which are pre-filled for AICTE approved institutions. Non-AICTE approved institutions have to manual feed this information. Step 3. It is mandatory for each institute have to enter the student details from student tab, by which student's account will be activated and after email will be triggered to every student for registration. Step 4. After registration and profile submission by the student, students will be listed in institute login in assign assessment tab for scheduling the assessment. Scheduling of assessment can be done by institute manually. A dynamic unified portal and friendly is designed which is easy to understand and simple usage. Institute, faculty and students has provided different functionality as per the requirement such as registration, login, profile submission, assign assessment to students, conduct test for self, view dashboard where various statistics of the assessment can be seen. AICTE Student Learning Assessment is not an examination, it's a friendly assessment pattern. Major objective is to create an ecosystem where performance of the student can be evaluated. The following activities needs to be carried out for the successful completion of the assessment. Add bulk student by institute. Student registration. Login and profile submission by student. Assessment assignment by the institute. Assessment given by the student. Report generation by institute and student. A star-rated performance evaluation will be generated after the completion of each assessment where student can understand the levels, gains and feedback for its academic growth. At last, the performance of the assessments will be updated in the institute dashboard which is divided in 3 major areas. Performance evaluation. Assessment details. Gap analysis and recommendation. The final outcome of the SLA project is star-rated comprehensive analysis. Gap identifications. Performance detailed analysis. After the completion of course of study of student, our goal is to make our students capable by inculcating confidence, knowledge, optimistic approach and problem-solving skills that leads a good career in his future life, regular growth and good human values for the society. I am completing the presentation with my final words. A good assessment gives an equal opportunity to fully demonstrate their learning. Thank you very much.
सर चल रही है, आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं इसमें, मीटिंग खत्म होने के लिए।
Thank you, Vivek. Now I request our regional officer, Dr. Amit Salunke, regional officer and director NRO, to give vote of thanks to all the dignitaries and guest of honor and chief guest.
Thank you very much. On the behalf of All India Council for Technical Education and Northern Region, I thank our today's chief guest, Sri Vaibhav Chaudhary, IAS, Director, DST Bihar, for joining this webinar and providing the inputs. As he has already visited to our website of PARAKH, and after assessing the website, he has given the inputs that can be incorporated in the forthcoming portal. So I thank very much for providing his valuable inputs for this PARAKH portal and providing a spare time for this particular webinar. Also, I would like to thank our today's guests that have been joined from the 3 of the states. I would like to thank Dr. P.P. Dhyaniji, Vice Chancellor, Uttarakhand Technical University, for providing his inputs on the PARAKH and providing the commitment for registration of the institutions as well as students and faculties over the PARAKH portal. Similarly, I would like to thank Dean Faculty, AKTU, Lucknow, for presenting the views of Professor Pradeep Mishra ji, Vice Chancellor, AKTU, Lucknow. I would like to also thank Shri Hari Singh ji, Director DTE, Uttarakhand, for attending this webinar. I would like to thank especially Professor Raju Kumar ji, Member Secretary, AICTE, for providing the inputs, for providing and presenting the PARAKH portal and the features available related to PARAKH. Few of the features were been not known to us also, that was been presented and given by our Member Secretary. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks a lot. Further, I would like to thank Dr. Amit Datta, Director, Student Development Cell, for making this webinar happen, and special thanks to him and his team for putting in the efforts to make this particular PARAKH portal a successful system and successful domain in the technical education. Once again, I would like to thank all of the dignitaries present here over for making this webinar a successful webinar, and we will be expecting and hoping the maximum registration that will benefit the technical fraternity of this particular nation. Thank you very much. Thank you for attending this webinar.
Thank you, sir. Lastly, I also appreciate the presence of all institutes heads, faculty member, and the students who are attending the webinar on the PARAKH. With your continuous efforts will make PARAKH as a huge success and reaching to the every Indian students and the institute and capable towards their goals. Now I'm closing the meeting with my final words. I request you all on the behalf of AICTE to all institutes and from the student developments, kindly participate in student learning assessment PARAKH and motivate students to take assessment for their better future and maximum utilization of the unified portal that is free of cost and anytime you can use it. That is an online portal. So I'm just closing the meeting and thank you all for joining, special guest and all the chief guests. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shivani. Thank you, sir, for your gracious presence. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you, sir.